Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Game Droid welcome back to the Linen Droid, and welcome back to a Pyrography project. It's been a little while since I've done a Pyrography project here on the channel, and for the most part it's been primarily because I have been struggling to actually find homes for my Pyrography projects. I don't like making a Pyrography project with no idea about where it's going to go, or not necessarily with no idea about where it's going to go, but knowing that it's going to sit in the box for a long period of time and not really end up anywhere. I like my Pyrography projects to go places. I don't like to produce them just for the sake of producing them. Because of that, I'm out of practice, and that kind of shows in this video. I do end up very much kind of failing to produce something high quality. Other than that, the channel's been very quiet lately. I've been helping out family members and helping out a partner of mine. My partner recently had to move, and that's resulted in discovering lots of stuff's been damaged by mould because the previous property she was living in was very poorly looked after by the letting agents and by the landlord, and very poorly constructed in the first place. It was bolted on the back of a building and was just kind of like an afterthought added flat just so they could throw someone else into the same piece of land. So lots of property was damaged, lots of stuff being moved, things like that. Very difficult to get everything done. So that combined with sort of helping family members and things, I've not had a huge amount of time to do the additional sort of physical work required to get videos up onto this channel. My gaming channel's been ticking along quite nicely though. As to this project, the idea is to kind of mimic an old corner of a map with the graph lines on the edge of the corner, with kind of position lines on the edge of the corner. Then with the striation lines and the direction lines on the actual map, the dragon and the Here Be Dragons slogan, which is used for areas of maps that in historical terms they had no idea what was there, so they used to put Here Be Dragons. I don't know if it became like a running joke in the time period, but it was certainly something that happened on an awful lot of maps. They used to put Here Be Dragons for areas that they didn't have accurate mapping for. The project is done on a simple piece of birch decoration plate, and other than that, it was patterned using a patterning bit on a walnut hollow machine, and it's being burnt using a Peter Childs machine and a fine detail point. Probably could have done better with a spear point, to be fair. You can see me doing some on-the-fly adjustment to the point as well. I like my points to have quite a lot of wire, because then I can do these quick adjustments, like I can have the piece quite straight for lining, but here I wanted to do some more sort of like pen style work, so I bent the point down. I had something a little bit more like a calligraphy pen position on the point, which allowed me to do a little bit more of a righty drawy style of interaction with the wood. That sort of adjustment you can do on the fly, get used to it, and that's why I like having quite long wires on my pyrography points. I've seen people have very short points very close to the machine. I've used those, but I much prefer the longer, more flexible points which you can adjust on the fly. They are more likely to get damaged and more likely to need replacing, but considering I make them myself and they cost me a couple of pence each, it's not the end of the world. Other than that, been working away. I've gotten some nice feedback on the story episodes on the channel, which I quite like. I enjoy doing them. I enjoy telling stories. If you're interested in sort of stories by me, I run a D&D group which is recorded and posted up online by a friend of mine called Toad, over at ToadNet on YouTube. So the channel is ToadNet. And we do sort of D&D sessions and IDM running a story, and the guys play through it. So if you're interested in the sort of the story stuff that's been going up on the channel, that's another place where you can go and grab a little bit of entertainment, sanity and story stuff. It is a little bit rude at times because we have a group of adult children playing a game and making things up on the fly, so we do occasionally go a little bit naughty with it, but I find it quite entertaining. Other than that, this has been kind of like a moderately stressful period of time, and we've been working quite hard to sort of get everything running and working smoothly. hopefully be getting into the channel again, doing some more pyrographies, doing some more stories, doing some more other elements, and also get the gaming channel running again. The gaming channel's been very quiet for a few days, just because I've been busy moving stuff, bleaching stuff, trying to get everything settled and done as efficiently as possible to reduce the amount of stress that's been affecting everyone who's been involved. So other than that, what have I been doing? I've been building up the Legion. We have, over on the gaming channel, we have a group called the Legion, and they're just a group of guys who like playing games together. And we've got Everyday John, we've got Secretly Mads, we've got Bad Wolf, we've got Games with Jay, we've got Toad, Scaldera and Kurt occasionally, depending on their schedules. So we've got a nice little family of gaming channels growing up over on the gaming side of things, which is the Gaming Droid. And on the non-gaming side of things, like I've had to step back a little bit from learning sign language and from my pyrography and things just to keep things flowing, but I'm going to try and get those sort of up and running much more regularly. And I'm also looking to get into studying all sorts of different things for the learning channel. I love to learn things, but at the moment it's been a case of a combination of cost and time being kind of restricted, which is making it a little bit harder to do. So this has been a nice short pyrography video and update video. This has been the Here Be Dragons door numbers. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye!